Well, happy Halloween, ghouls and goblins. We kick off our Saturday sports sojourn with Hannibal Volleyball hosting its first ever sectional. The Lady Pirates using that home court to take set one, 25-18, but falling to Park West in set number two, 25-15. Pick it up in the critical third set. The Lady Pirates trying to bounce out of a funk, and how about Bella Falconer igniting things in a major way? She had 17 kills on the day, including that one to spark her team back to life. They get out of the malaise and they go to work in this one. It's the woman in the middle, Kennedy Fitzgerald, somehow sneaking this one through the wickets for the point. Hannibal building some momentum, and they continue to build. Kate Monty in the middle, 13 kill day for her. This one was especially pretty, and the Pirates are back within one. They're not done. Defense good right here, as it's Kennedy Fitzgerald with the massive block, and then Bella Falconer with a kill from the back row to stake her team to a 17-15 lead. Unfortunately for Hannibal, Parkway West goes on a 5-0 run and eventually wins game number 3, 25-21. They'll take the final set as well, 25-8. And win the sectional, advance on to the state quarterfinals. A fine season for the Lady Pirates comes crashing to an end in the state sectional, but what a fantastic season and what a great run, your first sectional appearance since 2011. In district cross country from Bowling Green, Class 1, Marion County's Delaney Strauss punches her ticket back to state, 2019.4. She also leads the Lady Mustangs as a team to a second place finish. Tristan Holt a top 10 at 8th as well. Huge storyline in Class 2. Clark County's Grace Bushling dueling her nemesis, Alex Sharp of Brookfield, 9 minutes deep, and Sharp has the lead. But lap number 2 about to happen, and so too is Grace Bushling. She runs a blistering time of 1954.6, winning over Sharp by 49 total seconds. A pretty satisfying and dazzling performance today by Grace Bushling. Meanwhile, Monroe City's Emily Williams comes in third place in this one. Katie St. Clair from Clark County in 5th as well. Ella Hayes from Monroe City coming in 6th place. Palmyra gets a big-time flourish led by Alyssa Noland and Lauren Chaputis, 7th and 8th individually, as they come in 2nd place as a team with 59 points. But Clark County, your team winner in the division with 58. A very satisfying day again overall for the Lady Indians, who are headed to Gans Creek with a trophy in hand. In Class 3 girls action, a 3rd place finish overall for Centralia today, led by Jocelyn Bostic, 2nd place finish in a time of 29, leaving it all out on the course today. Your low local for Bowling Green, which finished 5th on the day, ended up being Rachel Klott with a 15th place finish as well. Class 3 boys race today at the Pike County Fairgrounds. Bowling Green and Herman continuing their burgeoning rivalry. Dalton Gleason here, your medalist from Herman in 16:47. But here comes the Bowling Green contingent, led today by Benjamin Chance, who finished 6th in a time of 17:45.6. Then Colton Hearn comes in 8th place as well. Centralia led today by Nate Riddle and John Holloman, 11th and 12th, and battling each other to the bitter end in this one. Then it's more from the Bobcats. Evan Meyer in 14th place. Trenton Griffith today in 18th place, and Jose Soto in 23rd, as Bowling Green puts up 62 combined team points on the day. That's good for 2nd place behind Herman. Centralia on the day, a 4th place finish, but Bowling Green as a team headed off to Gans Creek on the strength of today's performance. Your Class 2 boys district featured a heavy contingent from the Clarence Cannon, led by Monroe City today. Cabot Harlan, 4th place. Your low local in 1809, just behind him, Ethan Nelson of Clark County in 5th. Logan Lucas from Monroe City in 6th. Will Owen from Mark Twain in 7th, and more from Monroe City. Caleb Griffin coming in 9th place, as the Monroe City Panthers post 56 points, good for 2nd place and a trip to Gans Creek. To the land of Lincoln now, where Miles Shepard spent this day trying to wrap up his junior season by winning the biggest title afforded him in this strange COVID-19 affected year. That would be a sectional championship at Elmwood. And he spent today dueling every step of the way with Olympia's Charlie Kistner, who spent much of the first of this race every step of the way drafting off Miles. It proved to be a sage and successful strategy because Charlie Kistner had plenty of kick left in him at the end, winning today in a time of 14:55.99, a blistering pace, but Miles was right behind him, finishing up in second in 15:02.75. And what a year it has been for Miles Shepard, helping his team to a third-place finish at the sectional as well. And remember, he's back next year with a chance to try to win that elusive individual state championship. Also today, showing out very strongly, the Macomb Bombers with a top 10 team finish today. They were led with the Bombers by a pair of top 10 individual finishes from Ben Laprade in 7th place and Stan Melkumian in 10th. Also today, Eli Newton from Illini West with a top 20 finish, and Tyler Bickerman with a top 25 finish from Rushville Industry as well. Let's talk a little 3A sectional from Normal today. The Quincy High girls with a 9th place finish as a team, and Assuring leading the way there with a top 10. And how about Ficker Rosen ending up his junior year with a sectional runner-up finish, running today in a time of 15:36.36. Women's college basketball, Culver Stockton making its season debut at St. Ambrose. Good start in this one for Peyton Curley. She had 14 points, staked her team to a 1-point lead here, but here come the Queen Bees. This is Anna Plummer pushing tempo and finding Kylie Robleski for the bucket, and suddenly it's a 10-point lead for the Queen Bees. Ashley Nelson tried to run it back the other direction, going coast to coast to cut that lead down to 8, but it would be all for naught as Culver falls in the season debut 77-58. And last but not least today, huge news in the UFC for the pride of Concord Triopia High School. Former Culver Stockton Quincy University quarterback Dustin Jacoby, his re-debut at the UFC Vegas 12 today. He wins it in a first-round TKO over Justin Ledette, a just brutal set of leg kicks to knock his man out. Congratulations to DJ, back on radar and back doing it on the national scene, and the Tri-States couldn't be prouder.